Hey guys, it's Monday, May 9th. Today was actually the AP Biology test. It went better than I thought it was going to. Overall, I think I actually did okay, but like I said, better than I thought I did. So hopefully I got a good score on that. But because of that, I missed the first 2 blocks of school, so it made the rest of the school day really weird. The day actually felt shorter than normal, which is weird because you think it'd feel longer because we took like a 3.5-hour test or something like that. But it actually felt shorter, and it was weird because when we got done, there were like 5 minutes of a lunch left, which I have a lunch, and she had bought everyone food. Miss Sarver, our teacher, had bought everyone food. We paid for it, but she went and got it, but I didn't get anything. So I went out to the cafeteria and sat with some of my friends for like the rest of the lunch, and then we went to class, and it was really weird because it was my 3rd block and I hadn't gone to my 1st or 2nd block. But since my 3rd block is English 11 honors, almost everyone in that class, like over half, were in AP Biology test too, and they were all eating still. So we were supposed to start watching the Crucible, and the teacher didn't want to start without them, so he decided we were talking, and one of the girls in there was a foreign exchange student in Japan, and while she was in Japan she did some origami stuff, and she brought it in for her pre-cal class apparently, and she had it, and she was showing us, and that got Mr. Auntie, our teacher, talking about like origami. So we pulled up this origami thing on the computer and passed this out paper, and the ones of us who were in there started doing origami. And the funny thing is, we were looking for beginner stuff, and he found some beginners thing, and he had it up on like the overhead, and we were reading the directions, and there were pictures. And this is a class of English 11 honor students and their teacher, and we could not understand any of the directions for this origami. But the pictures helped way more than the words did, because the words were just confusing. It's like whoever wrote the directions made them as confusing as possible. But we did 2 things. First thing we made, and probably my favorite, is the frog, which it doesn't really look like a frog at first, but if you look at it long enough, you can kind of see how it looks like a frog. But it's a jumping frog, because when you put it on a flat surface and you do like that, it's supposed to jump. And I was way more amused by that than a high school student should be. So I was playing with that for a while during class. And then I made a swan, which looks kind of crinkled up because this one was hard. This head, not hard at all to do, but the directions wrote it really weird, and none of us could figure out what that meant. But G came in. She had been in AP Biology and she had been eating, but she came into the class and she knew how to do origami, and so yeah. But I think she made Ben's actually. But I'm proud of myself for this, because this is a lot better than I thought I could do. So we did that 3rd block, and then once everyone came back, we watched part of the Crucible. And which is interesting because the Crucible takes place during the Salem Witch Trials, and I just finished reading The Shape of Mercy, which incorporates the Salem Witch Trials into the book. So we're watching the Crucible, and I've heard most of these names before, so it's pretty cool. But there's something else. And then I had AP Biology, and all we did was watch a movie, since obviously we'd had the test earlier that day. We ended up watching The Other Guys, I think is what it was called. We watched part of it. So, the only bad thing is, now tomorrow I have to go to algebra and foods and find out what I missed. And even though most days we don't have homework in foods, apparently we did today. And they got done in class, or were supposed to, and I now have to do it on my own, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, I think that's it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.